Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Ministry Moment. I have to tell you that I woke up this morning in a bit of a panic. Have you ever had that happen? I don't know what it was. I just had a bad dream or something strange, but I woke up with my heart just going, and it took me a while to center myself again, to calm down. I think it probably happens to all of us at some point or another. And so I did what I always do when something like that happens. I went to some of my spiritual practices. I started my morning once I got up with my Bible reading and a nice coffee and some prayer. And again, it helped to center me, calm me down for the rest of the day. It also gave me a good idea of something that I could do for these ministry moments over the next while. Because these spiritual practices, that's what the church has always called these things that help connect us to God and then help us directly in our day-to-day life. I thought I'll spend the next 7 weeks, each week, with one spiritual practice that you may or may not have heard of. Simple things. These are not difficult ones, just simple ones that help us. And today, the first one I'm going to talk about is gratitude. Now, gratitude is something that we hear a lot about in society lately, which it's a good thing. It's a very good thing, and it's a really good spiritual practice. What makes it a spiritual practice as opposed to just being grateful, as our world tells us to be, is that we're specifically not just grateful for what we have or what's going on, but we're grateful for God. We're grateful for how God has given us these things. We're grateful for how God has seen us through things. And so one of the ways that I centered myself this morning when I was panicked about stuff was just thanking God for helping me when I'm feeling that way. And then taking stock of all the reasons why I did not need to feel panicked that day. The things that I had to look forward to, and why I was grateful that God had given me those things, and why God was going to be with me in those things. That simple attitude of gratitude, as it's often called, can help us to remember where God is in all of the different aspects of our life. It's a really good spiritual practice to begin and end each day, if you can, with just thinking of a couple of things that you're grateful for, specifically grateful to God for. It helps us to see the difference between a world of scarcity and a world of abundance. It helps us to see the difference between a world of fear and a world where God is in control and can give us peace. And so this week, if you don't already do that, why don't you try this spiritual practice? Just start each day and finish each evening, thinking of a couple of things in which you're thankful that God was a part of your day for. I hope that works to help center you in Christ this week. Take care, and I'll see you again next week. God bless.